Hi, I'm Michelle Lim. I am the dance captain for Comfort Women. I'm really excited. It's my first musical that I'm working on, so I feel really privileged to be working with such an amazing cast, and it's been a really fun process so far. So before joining you guys, I knew that the Comfort Women existed. I'm from Singapore, so growing up we had a lot of classes, or we were informed a lot about what was happening during the World War and the Japanese occupation in our country, as well as some other parts of Asia. So I knew they existed, but prior to coming, I didn't know quite so much about what went on and their lives in the comfort stations. But ever since the first table reading, we were told quite a bit of information on what could have happened, since we don't really have too much of that, and it's been burnt away from what we were told. But just being able to recreate something that could be what it was is very informational for me. One of the hard things is just that there's a lot of people and I have to know everyone's part, so that's a little bit overwhelming, but honestly it's been really fun so far. We have a very big pool of talent, and they've been making my life really easy. It's just been really enjoyable meeting other Asian artists. Being in school, there's only a handful of us, so knowing that there are a lot more of us in the city that could come together really fast at such short notice, it's just really inspiring, and I think we're all creating a big support system here in the States. I think they have a very clear idea with how they want the overarching mood of the show to be, in terms of like changing sets from Korea to Indonesia to back to Korea, and just being in and out of different scenes. It's a very small stage and the set changes quite a bit, so they have to be really creative with how they put mood into movement. So it's been really enjoyable seeing how they work. The special thing is it's the first musical that I've been part of. I have been trained in concert dance, so I do a lot more movement-based productions, and this is the first time I'm really working with, I guess, in between dance and theater, and that's the beauty of musical theater, I feel. They need to know that it is a pretty heavy show, and to come in with as open a mind as possible. I think a lot of people have their own perceptions on what had happened in the past in terms of what happened in the war. So this is just an account from our side, and to just have an open perspective coming in. I think what I want them to get out of it is just a better understanding of what our culture is as Asians as a whole, that it's not necessarily all that they've been told so far by the media. I'm not really in the show, but sometimes I might, so if you spot a really cute soldier, that's me.
Thank you so much.